Hello, and thank you for joining us here at the Lunchroom Syndicate as we watch the latest Walking Dead episode, this time Season 11, Episode 13, Warlords. In this episode, Maggie, Lydia, and Elijah help a stranger from another community called Riverbend. They run into Aaron, who tells them about a mission he embarked with Gabriel as emissaries for the Commonwealth. Look, what's your thoughts going into this one?
Well, we're going to get introduced proper to the new group. Was it what they call Riverbend? I think it said in the
Riverbend. Yep.
Judging by the previews of last week's episode, it's not going to go overly well, at least in the beginning. You never know. Gonna be curious how long this arc is. It's going to be a one episode arc for I think you hit at this last week, to push along Maggie or the Hilltop going more into the Commonwealth sphere of influence, or are we going to have a few episodes? Maybe this takes us to the end of the season. I'm going to be curious or end of this section of the season, I should say. So,
well, they have a strong opportunity here to jump up as a very positive group for the show. They take down Gabriel. I'll cheer on Riverbend. Let's see if it happens as we hit play. Well, about the episode there, yeah, neither of us were ready for the end. That really felt like the midpoint of the episode when it stopped, which means that we were invested the entire time.
Yeah, kind of a slow starting episode, but that was a strong episode.
Really strong.
A bit predictable. But I mean, I think I mentioned that during the recap. This is going to be actually a relatively okay group that some of the Commonwealth is going to fuck around. Though that we know it was the CIA guy who turned into be an assassin, conveniently enough. But my thoughts on the episode is, outside of the beginning, about 10 minutes or so, it was really good.
Yeah, it really was like the first 10 minutes of Maggie and Lydia in the car. Just going on and on and on.
Yeah, it took too long. You could have kind of cut that in half and had the same impact, because it was a necessary conversation. I liked the conversation, but ultimately it's going to be for naught anyway. But
we didn't get Gabriel's death.
No, we did not.
He's still not out of it.
Nope.
Maybe we'll get his death before the break, and Ezekiel's death get pushed back into the next section of episodes. Just kill him off. God damn it, I thought he was done.
You did. You were hyped for that. You thought for sure he was going to be a goner in this episode. But really, I mean, this
was wrong about a bunch of things. Wrong about that. Wrong about never seeing Negan again.
Yep, and it only took 2 episodes or 3. I don't remember.
It was right back.
And here he is. Apparently, he's been part of the Riverbend group this whole time. He must have found them and was like, "Hey."
I don't think he's been there the whole time. He seems like he's very new to the Riverbend group.
Yeah, but he knows somebody in the group is the point. Like that woman ends up being a part of that group, and and sadly, their leader was 100% right. He was a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Well, I mentioned it while he was talking that I liked that guy, and I did.
Yep. Unfortunately, that group lasted all of probably 2 episodes ultimately. So now it's begging the question, though. You made this point before, that they're making the Commonwealth into this extremely bad group, which they weren't in the comics. And I wouldn't say I've been dismissive of that, but I've been a little bit apprehensive. But maybe we'll, it's a little bit. Now it's just like, no, they're fucking assholes. Like, where do you go from? I mean, obviously, a coup at some point is going to happen, but How is it?
Taking the good parts of the Commonwealth and overthrowing the bad parts? I mean, we have a little country here that needs to overthrow their dictator to become a democratic society. In the comic books, we definitely had a corrupt segment of it, but we didn't need a massacre of a shit ton of people to get to that point. And here we got some people that got to go.
The first thing I'll say is I don't think the CIA guy is going to live past the next episode. You had Maggie's little foursome coming right on time. So they're going to turn, the tides of the battle a bit. But we do have the issue of, because I believe this group, that they don't have the weapons. Where are the weapons? Obviously, that's going to be a plot point that we're going to be coming back to in the near future. Is it going to be a group? Is it going to be, who knows?
Another group? Oh,
I don't think it's going to be another new group. But I'm curious who it's going to be. Or is it going to be one of the maybe we haven't heard from Oceanside much. Maybe it was them.
It's our drug smugglers.
Well, like you said, like that ended. We were not prepared for the end there at all.
No, like they went right into the preview for the next episode, and I'm like, why the fuck would they be spoiling this in the middle of the episode?
That's the end, and this isn't going to be where they go to another segment and then come back to the thing they're going to start. I would be shocked if they didn't start this next episode right where this one ended. I mean, it's possible to go that route because what is this? This is the 5th episode, so we have 3 more for this segment.
Well, again, I was thrown by in the next episode so I didn't really see what's going on, but shocked that they would leave this for a couple episodes. That seems like a very Walking Dead thing to do, is leave this for a couple of episodes.
No, you're not wrong there.
Man, we might not have Gabe's death for a couple more yet.
Like I said, 3 more episodes remain in this segment of the season. We have Negan back.
Which I'm perfectly fine with. I know I said that I thought we'd seen the last of him, but
you were wrong.
Negan's always been one of my favorite characters in both the comic and the show. So
of course, I'm
fine. But they've also gone through, they spoil so much, The Walking Dead does, because we've been talking about the Carol and Daryl spinoffs and whether or not that's gonna, we're not gonna get Carol's death. They've already announced a Maggie and Negan spinoff. So now we have our reintroduction of Maggie and Negan here, so they can head off to New York now.
Is that where they're going?
That's where the spinoff's taking place.
New York.
Long Island, I would assume. It's the Island of the Dead, they're calling it.
Oh, okay. I hadn't read up too much on it. I had heard about
I haven't read up on anything about it, but
I heard about the spinoff, but I didn't pay much attention to what it was called or anything. But interesting. I wonder if others in the group will go. Yeah, that's kind of spoils a lot of shit, doesn't it?
Yeah. Just fucking wait. I mean, we're not going to get the spinoffs for like another 8 fucking years the way they've been going with this shit.
Which, I mean, there was a pandemic that really fucked shit up, so fair, but...
Overall, I think we both agree that this was a fantastic episode. Looking forward to finishing this off. I've been very invested here more recently. I mean, I've never lost interest in it, but I am more excited for episodes now than I have been over the past couple of years. And, well, we'll be watching again next week for episode 14. So, guys, let us know what you thought of the episode down below. Get that discussion going. And until next week, thank you and deuces.